I'm playing it nice, normal on display. So gentle and calm, that's what they say. Yeah. Inside, try to tame a storm, but every look from you makes it hard to control. In shadows, I'll wait when darkness falls. I'll show the flame I got inside the walls between us. Fade, drag far from time and space to my world, wild and so dangerous. Myself untamed. Let's test the limits, 'cause my secret's out. Everything that's wrong suddenly feels right. Let me come closer, I'll show you.
Hola, mi amores. Happy Saturday. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. So, today we're not playing any lads. I apologize, but part of the reason is because we're gonna try focusing on lads next week on Friday for so we can pull for Silas's myth banner and read as far as we can, because I think it might take more than 6 hours to get through. So depending on how we do next week, we'll see. We might have to split the myth banner reading into Friday and Saturday, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, with that being said, we're gonna actually be playing Criminally Yours Part 3, since we did not finish before. Let me just put the volume up. This is the downside of having a big iPad to use as a B2 to use for my model. Hopefully the volume is not that bad. I'll put it around here. Alright. Let's continue from where we left off. And this is going to be a pretty short stream. I don't think I'm going to stream more than maybe 2 hours. And you can check out this one on the VOD banner. I mean, a VOD channel. if you miss it. And I'll also put part 2 and part 3 at the same time so that you guys can see it. Okay, this is where we left off. If I remember correctly, we just got away from Nick, and he knows our secret identity, and we're trying to get away from him. Let me restart. Oop. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Yeah. So, if I'm remembering correctly, Nick figured out our... Well, he's known of our secret identity as Oracle. We got away. And we're, I guess, gonna be talking to our lawyer friend, who is voiced, and it's sad that nobody else is. But I guess here we go. Listen, I understand situations like these are unavoidable. You're not at fault for following your heart. It's clear he's a skilled manipulator. He knows your weakness and exploits them. Hold on a moment. How to reconnect my headphones? Because I was hearing a delay. That's not something you should apologize for. However, did you tell him about your powers? Yes, I did. I see. Not ideal, but what can be done is now. Did you at least find out about his? I still think there is something you can do. Olympus believes that Cronus will require more than just Oracle to deal with him. Or Olympus. She's still in contact with them? Hell, I am an active working hero, and I hardly ever speak to them. They asked if I could serve on the board of directors. What? I catch Whitney turning her head away from me, which clues me into the fact that she knew as well. She does work for Oracle after all. It's a remote position. I only have to commute once or twice a month at most, due to my condition. When did this happen? It's fairly new. Maybe a month now? And you didn't mention it until now? Firstly, I wasn't sure it was a permanent thing. Secondly, they value a level of security I was happy to provide. Even from someone who's a hero? From your own child? The board of directors handle matters that working heroes don't. And yes, especially you. And I'm glad I did. Had I said something before, there's a chance Kronos would have known too. Olympus does this for safety of all heroes. You still should have told me. I still wish you've told me. Trusted that I wouldn't have said anything if you're asking me to. Well, you know now. And in the future, I'll be happy to tell you anything I find relevant. Like how best to deal with Kronos. How do they... And you suggest we do that? I'm all ears. Clearly what I've been doing isn't working. Well, first, our theories were confirmed. Kronos lives in the city, and he has a fascination with the current Oracle, not me. Okay, let me just put myself over here so I'm not blocking anything. I wasn't blocking anything from the beginning. He's never hurt you. He didn't even hurt me. And if he wanted to kill you, he had plenty of chances to do so. She closes her eyes, figuring out the best way to word what she's going to say. It's clear to me now, Cronus, Nicholas, whoever he is, he has an information with you in infatuation with you that goes beyond some crush. It's a full-on obsession. It's something I haven't fully realized. What seems like love was probably something far more sinister, or at least more intense. It would explain a lot. No, it would explain everything. It was one thing for me to think that, but to have confirmation from someone else. And for all of Olympus to be aware? What do I get? What did I get myself into? Nick, Cronus. Just who are you really? Violetta. If you want to stop Kronos, there would be your... this would be the best chance. You could use this against him. Huh? You have the perfect opportunity to entrap him, or better yet, rid us of him forever. It could be as simple as setting up an ambush with other heroes, or poisoning his wine. It doesn't matter how you deal with him, only that you do. I can hardly believe what I'm hearing. What does... It doesn't matter how. Yes, he's danger, but... Yes, he's a danger, but he's still owed some sort of due process. We're heroes. It should matter how we deal with criminals. Normally, I'd agree, but you're my baby. He might not be hurting you physically, but it's clear that he does affect you. It's not about me. Whitney, say it before. Whitney said it before. We can keep him from talking when he's in jail cell. Kill him isn't necessary. The word tastes exceptionally bitter on my tongue. You should be safe from him for a while, but we do have a measure in place to help if abilities absolutely necessary. Like what? She exchanges a look with Whitney. I think some sort of hero assistance will be necessary. Oh, hell no. That's practically giving me a chaperone. I don't need someone to hold my hand. I don't want... I know what I'm doing. It'll look even worse. It's merely a suggestion. A last resort if things don't go according to plan. But if you feel you can get him next time, a hero's assistant won't be needed. Though Cronus manages to walk free another day, Olympus will take measures, and I'll be helpless to stand against them. It won't be needed. Excuse me. I will deal with him. He's my arch nemesis. Luckily, I'm spared any retort when our talk is interrupted by my phone buzzing, and my heart dives into my stomach at the sound. Not now. Instead, it's a text message from my landlord. First my lawyer, now my landlord? Who's next? My accountant? Oh yeah, he must be reminding me I haven't paid rent yet. Can't everything just settle down until I can get this whole Cronusnick business figured out? No, that's not how it works. Fantastic. I was feeling less super by the minute. Thank you thank you so much, Violetta, for your advancement on the rent. Your next payment will be... My heart all but stops this time. Next year? I read it approximately 20 times before I settle on what it says. Was it a typo? Attached is my receipt that I get for documentation. It must be a mistake. I look at the receipt, scanning its content. What the $24,000? I don't even have that much kind of money anywhere on me. Who? Mom, did you pay the rent up until next year? If working as chairman of Olympus pays this well, maybe I could completely overlook her not telling me beforehand. She looks at me if I sprouted another head. No. Well, someone did. Or is it some mistake that my heart speeds up when I see another text, this time not from the landlord.
Who is it?
My mom looks towards Whitney, cracking a smirk. Who do you think? My mom guessed, and as usual, she's right.
I hope this helps, since you won't be working for a while. I miss you. I hope we can talk soon. When you're ready, of course.
Oh, Nick. Well, dang. As I try to process the first message, another comes in.
To clarify, I paid the rent, and you don't owe me anything. I just didn't know what else to do.
Okay. Oh, by the way, how's the volume, guys? Like, should I raise it a little bit more? Is it good? Is it, like, too loud? Because I can't really tell, because I think it's good on my end, but I don't know about for you guys. A couple of dots indicating that he's typing trying to respond appears and disappears several times. For a moment, I wonder if he's ever going to send another message.
Please, don't block me.
Oh, I would never do that. What should I pick, guys? I'll let you guys pick. Should I block him? Leave him on red? Send him a middle finger? Thank him. I'll let you guys choose. Hi, Dino! Alright, which one should I choose? You got... Okay, thank him. Despite everything, it was a kind gesture. This would make a lot of things easier. Well, I don't want to be mean to the yandere villain. That would be bad. You might go local. After affection, we don't want the yandere to go local. My affection can't be brought up, but it's an actionable step. Compensation for emotion damage done. So I couldn't put a price on this per se. I want him to do more. Show I can trust him again. Thank you, Nick. His response came not even a second later. It's no problem. Anything for you. Heart emoji. The dot... The dots reappear, and I can't help but feel a little satisfied at his floundering. My heart throbs in my chest. Damn it, Nick. Why are you somehow always so charming? Even when he's being so pathetic. What did he reply? I thanked him. Good, Violetta. We can't have him attempting to flee in fear. You'll expose him. You can work with Olympus, and you can use your relationship with him to have him drop his guard as much as possible. You've underestimated him in the past, and that was a mistake. We can't afford to let him get away again.
You're right, Miss O.
Good news. I got another surprise for you. Oh, what is the surprise? It's a winky face. Meet me at the warehouse from last night if you want to claim it. What are we getting? I hope it's our clothes. Uh-oh. I know. I hope it's our clothes because we left our clothes behind at his place. What? What is he planning? I wait a moment for a response, but nothing comes. I can't bring myself to ask what. And I wouldn't have to. Are you serious? Are you serious already? Despite how I feel, it doesn't change anything. I have to pick up. What's the situation? Oracle, I'm sending you the details. It's Kronos. He's holding a journalist hostage this time. What? I can already guess who he'll say before he can spit it out. It's Rachel Bolton. Shock takes over Whitney's expression. I grit my teeth in frustration. Why is he doing this right now? Does he not listen to me at all? Chapter 8. Alright, I need to go get another bottle of water, because if this is going to be for 2 hours, I need to drink. Maybe I should get some alcohol every single time, like, Nick does something kind of local. Maybe I should have, like, some alcohol next to me. Please hold. I will be back in a second. Alright, I am back. And also, bad news. I don't have any wine coolers, so I can't, like, drink alcohol while playing the game. Sadly. It would have been a nice game. I don't know how much it would have been, but it would have been like every single time Nick does something crazy, drink. I'll get this under control. You both just sit tight. I'll be back. Be safe. I love you. Love you.
Well, I'm sure I'll be back to come see you before you know it. I'm heading back to the office. I know everyone at the firm is losing their minds.
Until next time. He gives me a small wave, and I'm in my suit and out the door to flash. He disclosed his location immediately. It's the same abandoned warehouse I'd encountered him last night as I fled. It's clear that what he's doing. The place is already swarmed by police and the media. The police have to keep reporters from questioning me as I attempt to make my way inside. The one with the most success is the police chief himself. He debriefs me on the situation. This lunatic, he's kidnapped the poor gal as she was leaving her office this morning. We lost sight of him for a while. We only knew where he was when he reported his whereabouts. He made sure that no one except for Oracle can attempt to negotiate. If so much as a single one of my boys steps foot inside, he said he'll kill Miss Bolton without hesitation. Though he could be bluffing. He's done it before. He says trailing off, turning his head first to fit to his side. I can never be too sure of what he's going to do. In any case, it's best not to take any unnecessary risks, though. He nods in either agreement or just to move the conversation along. We can't even have helicopters or cameras, nothing. We're going to be sitting ducks, blind ones. I know it's frustrating. I'll be sure to update you on as much as I can. My main priority is getting Miss Bolton out safely. I need to get going. I'm sure the longer we wait, the more impatient Cronus will come and the more trouble she'll be in. Just hold tight. I'll be as quick as I can. Yes, Oracle. He says begrudgingly. I can only imagine how useless they feel when I arrive. Ever since Cronus became my main annoyance, he's made sure police are spectators to our encounters. I'm the only one who can put or even was even allowed to stop him. Be careful what you wish for, Cronus. I dart up the stairs into the dust and mold infested warehouse. It looks pretty different during the day, though no less dark. Before I can so much as assess the situation, Cronus begins to speak as if he felt my presence from the moment I arrived. In a near identical spot to where he held my mother not 24 hours before, that a petite woman tied to a chair, bound, blindfold, gagged, and even with a set of headphones over her head.
Look what I got for you.
Okay. All I see is my court case going up in flames. Sure, I could. Hi, Moon! I don't want a voice! Welcome to the surprise Saturday stream. Sure, I wasn't fond of her tactics, but this is something a harassment case could solve. I didn't need Cronus to be my Dark Knight in bulletproof armor. I grimace, thinking of what would be the best course of action. As if I'm defusing a bomb or something.
I didn't call you out here. I'm only making sure your identity remains a secret. I know you don't want to sue me, and so I thought you'd leave me to my own devices.
No, I wouldn't do that, love. Are you going to? I almost can't ask. Sorry. I almost can't ask. Are you going to kill her?
Best way to ensure she keeps her mouth shut, don't you think?
That's a little gruesome. And he has heterochromia. That's cool. Oh, I love him. I love this bad guy. I shake my head.
Although, if you are willing to talk about us, then I might consider letting her go.
What? This isn't helping your case. You're only going to make everything worse.
From where I'm standing, my love, things are as bad as they can possibly be.
What? Was this your plan all along? He goes to speak, but catches himself. His body language looks as if he's struggling with something.
Yes.
Wow. So, you can be honest.
I'm trying.
Too little, too late for that. But it doesn't spark an idea. But it doesn't spark an idea. This was meant to be a negotiation. I'll consider talking, but you can do more than just let her go. That's only step one. Okay. So, we are Oracle, a superhero that can get premonitions of the future in our dreams or visions, basically. And we fight criminals like Kronos here. Kronos is our arch nemesis for what feels like, I think, 3 years in the game. And his secret identity is called Nick, or his name is Nick. He was our co-worker in the office that we worked at. And apparently he has always had feelings for us, and he was kind of obsessive to the point where he intentionally became a villain to get our attention. Eventually he wore us down in the office to go out with him, and we finally said yes. And we went out with him, and because he said something like, your clothes look better on my floor, some dots begin to click, and because us, the character, figured out like, we've heard that somewhere before, and then ding ding ding, it was Kronos who said it. And this was post-coitus. Post-coitus clarity, I guess, gave us insight into who this person is. What a great way to find out secret identities. So yeah, that's fun. And now he's trying to get our attention again by doing something he should not be doing, like kidnapping people or naysayers. Hi, Cooley. I hope that gave a good summary. I'm not that great at summaries. He actually perked up at that. First, take off your mask. Oh, he's pretty. Well, I already knew he's pretty. There's a far less hesitation than I expected. As he places an open hand over the mask and pulls off. One smooth motion reveals Nick. Though I'd already known, somehow watching him go from Cronus to my coworker to my crush to my ex to Nick in the same moment feels unreal. Despite his our ex, yeah, because we slept with him. He was our boyfriend, I think. Well, we had post-coitus realization. We slept with him. Before we knew he was a bad guy. Despite his bravado before, he looks like he's been... No, I can't blame us either. I would have jumped his bones, like, from... I don't know. I would jump his bones, definitely. He has the same vibes as someone I know from Lads. I just can't put my finger on it. He's like a mix of, like, Silas and Caleb. Despite his bravado from before, he looks like he's been caught with his hands on the cookie jar.
What else? I'll do anything you ask.
Everything feels so surreal. It almost sounds like he's being genuine. Like, if asking him to go down to his knees, beg and grovel he would with ever less hesitation. Second, tell me honestly, why do this? Why be Kronos? Why lie to me and trick me? What was the point? This one takes longer for him. Long enough, I wonder if he will go back on his word immediately.
I wanted to see every part of you.
What do you mean? I'm risking losing some of my power over the situation, but I have to know.
I had to be a villain. Originally, I thought I could be a hero, but they don't station multiple heroes in one city, nor did I actually want to be playing the part.
Which Robin? Are we talking about, Dick? Damien? Jason Todd? Oh, look, Dick. The one with the lovely ass. That one. Something that you can bounce quarters off of. Yes. Oh, how I'd like to bounce quarters off that.
Being a villain meant no restrictions, and whenever I wanted Oracle to come get me, she would.
Seriously? That's it?
I don't want to hurt innocents or cause that much chaos. I just wanted to see you in all your glory.
Swoon.
And of course, I couldn't tell you that. It would take all the fun out of it.
Now he's monologuing. He is a villain, after all. Then tell me, for the third request, what's your power? Surprisingly, he seems willing to tell me, but struggles with how to phrase it.
It's nothing flashy. Hell, I've already told you. Sort of. I have a photographic memory, yes, but it's more than that. I have a perfect memory. I can't forget anything. I can remember every moment since I was 3 in perfect detail. Like I'm there. If I want to, I can smell those same scents, taste those same foods, hear the same music.
That's crazy. I can't help but feel it as something like that would drive me insane. Is that true?
Yes, feel free to test it.
That's not necessary. Remembering my orders at every place we ate, recalling mundane details of my daily routine, and retyping my work document of 2 weeks was proof enough. I go silent, thinking, taking in all the information, not sure what to do with any of it. How much good would he have done if he chose to be a hero instead? How much closer would we have been without the need to lie about his identity? Or better yet, how much different would it be if I weren't Oracle? I know. No, I wouldn't be able to. That's too much information in my brain. Too much. Imagine, like, remembering the good stuff and the bad stuff in your life. That's so freaking sad. I feel like such a waste. If I let him go now, if I don't stop him now, Olympus will step in and they won't be as merciful.
What else do you want to know? What else can I do to prove to you that I've only ever wanted one thing? One person.
You can't be a villain anymore. That surprises him. His mask clatters to the floor at his feet.
Consider it done. I'll just be Nick.
He's like a puppy. No, not just Nick. You'll be a hero, like me. If he was stunned before, then he's utterly shell-shocked now. I know. That's what you get for yanderes. If they're obsessed enough, they will obey. They'll do anything to please you. Such a Caleb. I nod, confident in this. Which one should I choose? If you want to get back together, if you want me to forgive you, which one? 1 or 2, A or B? I'm leaning towards A. Okay. We'll do number 2. I don't want to get back together. I know that's what he wants. And maybe I can give him false hope. If you want me to forgive you, you need to stop hurting people. It doesn't mean we'll get back together immediately, but it's a start. I'm not saying it's going to be as easy as that. You still need to show me. And that starts with letting Rachel Bolton go and to stop hurting people, period. He nods.
I understand. I can change. I will change. I can't believe you'd ask me to be a hero.
You don't have to do it, but if you don't, I have no choice but to stop you, once and for all.
No, you don't understand. I was going to suggest the same thing.
Okay, so Rachel Bolton is a reporter who slandered us. So he's trying to get revenge. What? Chapter 19.
This is crazy. You're brilliant. We really thought the same thing.
You did?
I wanted to get you back, and since being Oracle, or rather me being a villain, seemed to be the problem. Hero it is.
Just like that. Just like that? Did he truly not care about it all? Being a hero is not that simple.
I have a feeling it'll go in my favor. I've got a plan.
What? What is this plan of yours? He says cryptically and does nothing to elaborate. Somehow, I believe him.
I'm just glad you're talking to me again. I missed hearing you, seeing you.
This is sounding familiar to me.
Feeling you.
Oh. Oh. I knew this sounded familiar. I'm getting Caleb flashbacks. Which is out for me. Getting a kiss, stop him, rebut, be assured. Not so fast. Don't touch me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Remember, we're trying to be on his good side. No, we're not that heartless. As he goes to hug or kiss me, I extend my arm, pressing his chest back, stopping him in his tracks. Hold it. I might be willing to move past this, but that doesn't mean I'm really ready to be intimate with you just yet. You're still got plenty of work ahead of you. This despite looking like I ran over his puppy, he agrees with a nod of his head. But I'm looking forward to seeing you again. If everything goes according to your plan, his face lights up.
It will. Nothing will keep me from you.
I catch myself smiling and have to turn away from him. I kneel to untie Rachel, removing her headphones and reassuring her that Oracle is there to save the day. As I turn, Nick is already gone, his mask no longer on the floor of the warehouse. Everything goes off without a hitch, almost ending in an anticlimactic fashion. I don't think I'll have to worry about Rachel with those compromising photos. And I'm not convinced with Nick didn't go horrible. Wait. And my conversation with Nick didn't go horribly. I never would have expected he'd volunteer to be a hero. Whatever it is he's planning, I'm curious to see how it'll play out. For best or for worst. The rest of the day is spent debriefing with my mother on the couch, eating lunch and actually enjoying some time off. I feel weird to not have something to do, though I have a good feeling it wouldn't last long, so I savor it as long. I savor it while it lasts. Soon dinner comes, and as we channel serve, desperately looking for something to hold our attention, I catch a glimpse of a black and blue as I change channels. Okay. It's a video that looks to be okay. Shoot. Words. Acquired online of Cronus addressing the public. I adjust the volume on the screen, filled with him, his usual menacing demeanor absent. Instead, he wore a tailored black and blue suit, his hair neatly combed, yet still wearing his mask.
Good evening, citizens of New Lycia. I have a message.
No. We have technically two love interests. We don't meet the second one till much later in the game. Because I downloaded the paid DLC, which has the second male lead. And there's only 3 people who have voice lines. It's Nick / Kronos. I think the guy's name is Alex. And Whitney. We'll meet the other 2 later. My mother's gaze starts fixated on the screen as if the message was directed at her specifically.
I have decided to retire from my life of villainy. No longer will I seek to disrupt the fabric of time or challenge the forces of justice. Instead, I am offering my services to the greater good.
Alter time? I thought you said his power was memory related. That's what he said. It could be a lie. If it is, Olympus will find out, especially if he really intends to become a hero. If I hadn't already known his intentions, I'd consider this some sort of twisted joke. Cronus's image shifts, and the screen display the emblem of Olympus.
I've made arrangements with Olympus. However, there is one condition. I will not become a hero unless Orko themselves trains me.
Okay. He really has no shame, does he? She cackles wryly. He has an audacity, if nothing else.
Together, we can forge a new path. One cannot exist without the other.
I know. The screen suddenly cuts black. I clicked the remote once to see if it was an error with our monitor. Instead, it seemed that was all he's come to say, leaving an eerie silence in its wake. Ah! This guy looks so Robin-like. This one looks more like Robin than like Kronos. At least until it cuts to a broadcast, a new anchor with her microphone pointed at a hero. I mean, I'm Batman. I can't do the voice. I'm Batman. I attempt to change the channel, waiting to watch something other than the news, but my mother's hand stops me. That's Theseus. Or Theseus. Who? I think who is a better option. Who? You know who Hughes is. Look closer. I do just that. Wait, I do. He looks different from the photos. He got a new look recently. Something to appeal to his fans, no doubt. Most definitely. He looks good. Very dashing. I'm just gonna let you guys choose. One or two. He's already. Yes. I snicker. It seems like my mom got a little crush. I can't entirely blame her. He is captive, conventionally attractive. He is beloved so much so even citizens of New Lyra? New Lyra Elysia. We're familiar with his work. His tattoo is distinct, assuming it's real. It must have been a tough thing to hide. Shame I never got the chance or to ever meet him myself. I don't spend much time in Olympus otherwise. I might have. But it seems Mom has. A bit young for you, isn't he? I tease. Maybe. But he's not too young for you. Okay, so Olympus is the organization we work for. Most of this game takes inspiration from the Greek mythos. So you're gonna see a lot of Greek names. Ancient heroes, gods. I think there was other names too. You're gonna see a lot of Greek names or Greek references. He's only a year younger, if I remember correctly. Yes, it's an agency of heroes. Yep. Last time you set me up with someone, he turned out to be a villain. And you even approved of him. Now she's all gaga for Theseus. Your hands turn so quickly. Theseus is not like Cronus. But she doesn't elaborate further. It seems she's not ready to joke about it just yet. We turn our attention back to television. What do you think about Cronus turning a new leaf?
Are you serious? It's obvious he has ulterior motives.
What do you think he wants with Oracle?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, he's cursing. Goodness me. I'm stunned, but his crassness. Though it doesn't seem to shake anyone else.
All I know is it's nothing good.
He closes his eyes, sighing deeply.
Whatever he's got planned, Oracle won't let him get away with it.
He walks off to the next. He knows us. He knows us. Because he is related to our lawyer. He walks off the next moment, refusing to give any more comment on the matter. My mom does everything short of swooning as she grins from ear to ear. Cronus and Thenis's words hang in the air for a moment longer as I absentmindedly return to channel surfing. I wasn't expecting any of this. Neither Cronus declaring becoming a hero publicly, nor Theseus being so super supportive of me. Maybe Cronus did fully intend to turn a new leaf, and maybe Theseus only said so far good PR, so for PR. Only time will tell. Whatever was to come, I had a feeling it was going to be interesting. Chapter 20. Anticipating today to be quite busy, I am awake before the sun is even up. I decide to take my nervous energy and put it into being productive by doing some chores around the apartment. The morning is quiet and more relaxed than I expected. I'm in the middle of taking out my bedroom trash when I hit with a vision. A man, one I've never seen before. He got wavy hair, a green sweater, and large round glasses. Despite his unassuming appearance, he looks especially serious. Could he be a client or work? Maybe someone asked me for the time? There was no way to tell. Not having audio for my vision nearly renders them useless in those situations. Though, maybe I could try to read lips. I focus all my energy into that curiosity eating me alive. First word is I worked with. I focus on the last word, and maybe I could be imagining it, but it looks like he said Oracle? He's worked with Oracle? Is he some sort of media representative? One of Whitney's paralegals, or was he more important? He didn't look especially muscular or familiar. There's no real telling who he is or he was, but I was looking forward to finding out. I continue about my day, tackling the small pile of dishes from the night before. I place my headphones on and get to work. Just as I'm about to finish, a summon comes from a glowing lamp etched into the air over the kitchen sink. I can count the amount of times I've been called to HQ on one hand. I'm elbows deep in soap suds, trying to scrub yesterday's curry off the pot. That's probably deserves to be incinerated instead of salvaged when the glyph flickers to life. It hums low, insistent, and official. I sigh and glance at the signal. No, yes, sigil. Olympus HQ. The automatic message plays through the speaker. Oracle, you are requested to at the town hall at 9:30. Bring Kronos. I almost dropped the pot. Seriously? They couldn't contact him himself? I mutter, drying my hands on the dish towel. Crusted with regret and romantic, dramatic, turmeric. The eye symbol cracks once, crinkles once, then vanishes in the next moment. No room for question. Typical Olympus. I take off my headphones and dig for my phone. Can you meet me outside town hall at 9:30? As I go to click off the phone and tuck it away, another text comes out. We're in. Maybe we can get some coffee on the way? Which one? Yes or no? Should we get coffee with our boo, or should we just say nah? Okay. No. We don't have time for that. Can you just meet me there? I'll meet you there then. Aw, we made him sad. True to his word, we both arrive at Olympus Town Hall not 20 minutes later at around 9:10. I approach, not really wanting to be seen in public with Cronus at all, but maybe it can't be helped since it was the biggest thing in the news. I take a look at Town Hall. So, you knew my power without me having to tell you. Of course you do. He nods, agreeing, looking ashamed. No sense in that now. There are probably too many details about him he knows. Are you not nervous either? I ask, hoping he is, even if just a little. I don't expect him to admit it, but I do expect him to feel it. He shrugs it off immediately, seeming annoyed at the implication. This is Olympus we're talking about. You'll be lucky if they don't sedate you on arrival. I hear a smile in his voice.
I'd like to see him try.
I shake my head. I guess he's still got to keep up his bravado somehow. Well, there was only one way to know for sure how it'll go. I make my way towards the building, beckoning him to follow. He does obediently. Cronus and I barely make it into the front step before the media finds us. Oracle, is it true you're being harboring Cronus for 6 months? What? Cronus, do you regret your actions on the Chimera rail system last year? Are you two dating? The last one hits the hardest. Heart's beating up, sensing that this last scandal of ours isn't going to be able to be brushed under the rug. I stop mid-step, blinking. The cameras flash one after another like lights in the storm. Cronus watches, his face obscured by his body clearly amused, leaning back into his stance, arms folded across his broad chest like the headline already writing itself.
Define dating.
He purrs into the microphone. I shoot him a glare, sharp enough to peel paint. We're not. I begin, but the storm doesn't care. A woman with a hovering drone cam nearly crashes into my face. Oracle, how do you respond to the rumors that you've been Oracle, how do you respond to the rumors you've been protecting Cronus from Olympus's justice? Huh? No! Before I could respond, they ask another incredibly invasive question. Do you really change time? Do you really change time so you could elope sometimes? Together, what? Together. Diffuse self, defend self, correct them, stay silent, escape. Which one would be great? Correcting them or diffusing wouldn't do shit. I think escape might be the best thing, but also that just makes us more guilty. Which one? Which one? I don't know. I've dedicated my entire life to this city and its citizens. Nothing and no one has or will ever change that. I know nothing good will come out of this situation. I duck, grabbing Cronus by the wrist, and yank him through the crowd of bodies. He doesn't resist. He never does. Not when I'm the one doing the pulling. Cameras flash behind us. Someone yells my name. Someone else shouts, "Scandal." As I focus on escaping the herd. As I focus on escaping the herd, something nearly stops me in my tracks, catching my eye with a certain civilian, the one in my vision from this morning. He stands watching from the back of the crowd. His expression is unreadable, nor do I have enough time to study it. I tear my eyes away and I quicken my pace, practically throwing myself through the front door of the building. The town hall doors hiss open and I lunge inside like a survivor crawled from the pack of zombies. Security prevents any who pursue. It's so silent you can hear a pin drop. Still frigid air. Marble floors. The soft, tasteful song of orchestral strings pipe through the ceiling speaker. A receptionist glances up with a neutral expression. I'm assuming that says neutral expression, and flashes a practiced smile, unfazed by the chaos still unfolding behind behind outside the glass door. I lean against the pillar and try to catch my breath. Cronus smooth his sleeves.
Well,
He says, glancing at the door.
that was intimate.
You encourage them.
I'm not the one the public's obsessed with. Oracle, the untouchable. Oracle, the golden one. Must be so disappointing to find out I'm your plus one.
You're not. I start, then catch myself. Exhale, inhale. Do not engage. Olympus wants him certified. I need him certified. Certified. Fighting about semantics in the lobby will only derail that. They don't trust you yet. So we get a safe house. PR friendly but contained. I tell him, gesturing to the high ceiling in the fake Greco columns. Cronus' gaze sweeps the space. He's not. He knows when he's being set up.
How flattering.
Yeah, try not to be great. Oh no, Moon. Okay, let me see if I can see it. I can see it on my multi-chat. So let's see what you wrote. Oh, how was it? I'm not really interested in Jujutsu Kaisen because that's not my cup of tea because I don't do gore. Was it any good? Ooh, So don't spoil it for me too much for Silas's myth, because I'm not ready to cry. Because I'm assuming it's going to be like a lot of tears. So I don't need that right now. We'll pull for him next Friday. Oh. Thank you. I mean, you could spoil if it's something that could be a little sexual, so I'm aware. But in terms of sad moments, I want to discover them myself because I have tissues for a reason. Because if I'm already aware of sad moments, then my reactions won't be genuine. Yeah, try not to be. Oh, that sounds. Well, fighting's not so bad. Silence can bite me anytime. Oh, speaking of the game, did you hear Caleb's affinity at 145 yet? I heard it's picante. Yes. So apparently Caleb's uh affinity at 145 is a secret time, and it's quite spicy. I already heard it. I mean, I'm not there yet, but thank goodness for YouTube and the people who post stuff on YouTube. Apparently, not to give any spoilers, but all I know it was a little picante. So I'll be re-listening to that before I go to bed. Because I love Caleb so much. Yeah, me too. I think I'm like in the 70s with Caleb currently. My highest affinity is with Zane currently at I think 82. And I'm taking my time with the game. I'm listening and reading the phone calls and the messages little by little. So I'll get there eventually, but I'm looking forward to when I reach 100. That means I can finally read the wedding banner or the wedding card. I got them, but it's decided not to read it till I'm officially have a ring on my finger with these guys. My lowest is ironically Silas. I love Silas, but ironically, he's the lowest for me. I'm ashamed of myself because he's my top 3. I blame him not coming home and also me not reading his cards. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to read his cards, but like every single time I read his cards, I get the urge to speak naughty. I always read too far and too much into his cards because he always brings out the spiciness in me. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Whatever shall I do, Mephisto? Please don't tell Silas. All right, let's continue. Yeah, try not to be donate or eat, donate anything. He chuckles his heart. He clutches his heart like I'm stabbed him.
You wound me, Oracle. I did that one time.
I ignore him, walking towards the far wall. The hero uh, recognition display, sketched from the floor to ceiling in polished bronze. It's a part shrine, part pro, uh, propaganda. A display of hero past and present, carefully uh, curated. Curated. My name on my name's on there. Oracle, third row from the top, just below Talos, above Cast, uh, Castor and Pollux.
Is that you? You look so young.
I was young, 19. That was after I stopped my first big bad. Oh no, these names. Leviathan, from flooding the coastline, distract the coastline district. Olympus loved this photo. I gesture to the plaque beneath it. Oracle, the visionary hero, seer of threats, seer of threats, defender of the seventh gate, licensed tier 1 observer operative Olympus. Cronus tilts his head, reading it further.
Very dramatic.
That's you. He laughs like that was the point of the joke of being begin with. I think there is a photo of me after you attacked the 7th district. I can hear his smile widen.
Ah, I remember. You knocked me through a statue of justice.
It was a statue of a judge.
Even better.
He falls silent for a moment. Holographic holographs of certain heroes, including Aegis, Helios, and Theseus. One slot glows softly, but it's empty. A placeholder, probably reserved for someone Olympus is grooming. Before the silence can stretch too long, the receptionist chimes in through the intercom. Oracle, Cronus, Olympus will see you now. A ping comes from my wrist moments later to come to the third floor. Cronus rolls his shoulders. I adjust myself. Here we go. Are you sure you want to sleep? Yep. Alright. This is where the stream is going to end. I only said I was going to stream for about 2 hours, and it's been about 2 hours. And I don't know how long this is going to take. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't stay for very long. But we could talk for 15 more minutes, but that's about it. I'll have my next stream on Tuesday. We won't be playing this. We'll be playing Lads again. I think we'll go through Raphael's card on Tuesday, since I still haven't read it yet. So yeah, we'll read Raphael's new card because I've been dying to read it. And then on next Friday, I'll pull for Silas's myth. Hopefully he comes home in time. Oh, it's fine. I mean, if you follow my YouTube, you'll catch the VODs there. Yeah. But don't worry about it. Like, you'll always be able to catch the VODs. Because ever since I started dual streaming, I'll have VODs on YouTube, so you'll be able to catch it there. But also, I will be taking a break from the 19th until the 31st. Because I know it's the holiday season, so I just want to make sure that everybody gets some time to rest. I get some time to rest. And on the 31st, we'll count down to at least the US servers midnight. So, 'cause that's where I am, in the US. So, that stream is going to start around 10. But I guess put it on your... Wait, but you'll be asleep. Yeah. Let me try to figure out how... If it's 2 a.m. for you right now... That's too much math, I can't figure this out. I'm trying to figure out the time. It's 2 a.m. right now. Oh, well, since it's the weekend, it's fine. But since it's New Year's, I don't know you'll be able to catch it. Because it will be too late for some people. After the new year, I'm going to take another 2-week break. But don't worry, I will keep everybody posted on what's going on during the whole cards and situations like that. I'll even record my pulls so you guys can see it. Because I think the next banner that's happening is a multi-banner. It's going to be 2-year. No, yeah, that's gonna be the 2-year anniversary. That's what's gonna happen after this, I think. God, I hope not. Okay, so I don't know about the sixth July. I don't know. I have my theories that he has yellow eyes and red hair, and he could be the villain, the big bad of the game, and he's like, or at least the son of the big bad. I don't know. I have my theories, but I'm assuming what's going to happen is we're going to get a live stream within the next 2 weeks, giving us the update of what's going to happen. I think it was the 31st. That was the last live stream. No. I think he might be the opposite of Raphael. We don't know. Unless they post something on the live stream that's supposed to come out at the end of the year, we won't know what the 6th LI is going to be like. We might not even get the 6th LI till July, because I already noticed a pattern when it comes to lads. They kind of do updates about every 6-ish months. So the game came out officially in January of 2024, and then Silas came out in July of 2024. So that was halfway through the year, and that was 2.0 update, and the 3.0 update came out in January of 2025, and then the 4.0 update, which came with no update other than more features, came out in July of 2025. So it could be that we're going to get the 6th LI in the 5.0 update, or we're going to get a house or a room, something. I think we're going to get a 3D room interaction thingamajigger with the lads. Congratulations on finishing school. I know, it's very far away. But I'm assuming we're going to get the 6th eye maybe in July of next year, because they still haven't released the branch story for Silas and Caleb yet. They haven't even released the main story update for Raphael and Xavier. So we're like in crisis mode at the moment, because the last story update was in May. We still haven't had a story update since May. We're due to get something, and I've been waiting for this since October. Yeah, it's a lot of love interests. And there's so many theories. And if they decide to make a April Fool's joke and say that we're going to have like the NPCs as love interests, I'm going to scream, because my favorite NPC is this Viper. He's so hot. His story is sad, but he's hot. I don't know what it is about Viper, but I was like, ooh, you poor thing. Poor Viper. Neither do I. MC has a inner core of steel because that's a lot of men and a lot of things down there. Me too. I don't know how much I've learned since I started this game, to be honest. I thought that I was good, but nope. Every single day I learn something new. Either from the fandom or from what official Instagram and Twitter posts say. I mean, it is technically canon that Caleb can sing. It got confirmed in the Idol banner that he can sing. Silas improved his singing, as if you hear the birthday, well, when he sings happy birthday to you, he got better. So, because comparing the 2024 birthday message to the 2025 birthday message, the quality of Silas's singing has improved. As much as I love Zane, his singing is not the best, but I think it's the voice actor's intention for that. Raphael being a siren, his singing is pretty good too. Xavier's kind of weak, but not that bad. He just sounds like he's just saying the word to a rhythm, but not singing. Yeah, so much lore. And there's more lore to come. Yeah, of course he can rap and sing. I mean, I'm even obsessed with his Japanese VA. And also Zane's VA actually sends tingles down my spine. I mean, I could say who their Japanese VAs are. Or at least who they've done, because they already kind of announced what the VAs for the Japanese dub was. In English, it is completely anonymous, which I have nothing against. I'd rather it be anonymous than us knowing who the VAs are in English for privacy reasons. Okay, let's pull it up. Okay, let's start with good old Caleb. Yeah. I fell for Silas because of his voice. His VA kind of gave me some tingles. I was like, oh. So this is what we're gonna deal with. Well, sign me up. I am now a Silas stan. And then I hear Caleb's like secret times like, oh, this guy is a little possessive. But anyway, so Caleb's VA, if you listen to it in the Japanese, is the same as Tuxedo Mask, aka Mamoru from Sailor Moon. So there's your fun fact. And the VA for Silas is, if you watch Demon Slayer and Apothecary Diaries. So from Demon Slayer, he is Tengen Usui. That's Silas's VA in Japanese. And if you want something a little bit more romantic, the Japanese VA also does what's his name? Oh, he's Gaoshun from Apothecary Diaries. The Japanese VA, at least. He's the assistant to Master Jinshi. So there's that. The Raphael's VA, if you like Kamisama Kiss, he's Tomoe. And I don't know who else he voices. Because I've been at a dry streak for anime for a while. The Japanese VA for Zane. It's kind of hard to say. The Japanese VA doesn't really do that much romance animes, so it's kind of hard for me to say who he is. And all of this is available on Behind the Voice Actor. Oh, well, my favorite anime currently is May I Ask for One More Thing. That is hilarious. A prim and proper lady just punching nobles lights out for being like shitty people. Best anime ever. Louder. But dude, okay. May I ask for one more thing? Yes. That is a good anime. Lord. Also, what was another one? This makes me sound a little pervy, I guess. I don't really know. It's called, dang, I actually have it on my phone. I never really remember what the title was unless I go onto my Crunchyroll. Oh, it's called With You, Our Love Will Make It Through. That one is another one. It makes me sound kind of nuts for liking this anime. I find it kind of sweetly romantic, even if it's odd. So think Beauty and the Beast. That's the best way I can describe it. In high school. That's all I can describe it as. Beauty and the Beast, but in high school. Um, and the latest anime I just finished watching was Nina the Starry Bride. I just finished that. Yeah. What other animes that I like? I also liked Kami-sama Kiss. That's a repeat once a year. Every single year, I watch Kami-sama Kiss every year. Oh, and also another one of my favorites was My Dress Up Darling. That one was a good one. And Dan Dan Dan. I've heard of that anime. I just haven't watched it in its entirety. Because I have that curse where it says, "Oh, you have to watch everything in dubbed because your your attention span can't sit there and read subtitles." I have that curse. Because I know that anime is in Japanese. And that's why I can never finish it. Oh. Poor Don Don Don. I also liked My Next Life as a Villainess. That was a good anime too. Still waiting for the movie to get dubbed though. And I actually have the game and the manga and up to volume 7 of the light novel. I would watch animes in Japanese if there is no guarantee for a English dub. But I have to wait for it to be fully released in order for me to watch it. That way I can binge it. And I'm gonna have to also watch it on either my phone or my tablet, because I can't for the life of me like read that fast. If it's on the TV, I can't read that fast. So I have to pause and read constantly for subtitles. I also watch animes in Spanish dub if it's available in Spanish. I tried doing it in Portuguese, because that's as close as Spanish as I can get. Yes, I watched Nana. I loved Nana. I really did. It's a shame that it never really got finished. I don't think the manga's ever gonna be finished either. It's a shame. Like I love Nana so much, but like, and I can understand because of health reasons the mangaka had to stop. But it's sad. And she has other work too. I've seen. Oh, I even have this manga too, the omnibus, Parasite or no, Paradise Kiss. I have that one. I have that manga in the omnibus. Love it. The same author of Nana. There was another anime that she did, or was. I can't remember the title. I won't. Yeah. I've seen Paradise Kiss. I've read the omnibus because I got the omnibus. I've read Nana online because I found it online. I've watched Nana up to the point where they, finished airing. I think I even saw the J-drama of Nana too. Yeah, I think there was a J-drama. Yeah, there was a J-drama. I saw that one. Anyway, it's getting late for me, and I still... But yeah, it was a movie. Why would I think it was a drama? Maybe it's because I'm confusing too. I also watch K-dramas too, if anybody wants to know. The latest one I'm watching is called Marry My Husband. I'm watching it in English. I saw it in I'm rewatching Marry My Husband. I saw it in Korean first, and then I'm watching it in English. My next watch will be in Spanish, because I like to experience all the languages of dubs that are available. I even read the webtoon. I didn't get a chance to read the web novel due to the fact that the app it was on no longer exists. So that's a cry. I wanted to read it so bad, but they kind of discontinued it, the app at least. I'm still waiting for Who Made Me a Princess to be finished airing so I can watch that show in its entirety, because I'm going to binge it. I'm gonna binge watch that show. Yeah, I gotta go. I got a early morning tomorrow, and it's gonna be very busy for me. But it was lovely to stream with you guys. I love you. Bye bye. If you want to rewatch this, I will put the VOD of no later than maybe Wednesday. So, love you guys. Bye bye. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evenings, your mornings. And if I can't catch you on Tuesday or heck before the holidays, I hope you guys have a lovely holiday. All right, bye bye.